The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Classics Lounge in downtown Beresford is your destination for fun with darts, pool, and to catch all the action no matter what game it is. The colder season is here. Keep your perfect golf swing by using the indoor golf simulator. From the gridiron to the court, Classics is your spot to catch all activities of Watch Dogs Live. Ready to cool off with a cold one? Classics Lounge is always ready to serve them up with a bite to eat too. That's Classics Lounge in downtown Beresford.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
The Bridges at Beresford is the best 9-hole course in the area. You know that. The Bridges at Beresford is home to much more, including, starting next Thursday, the Thursday night special returns for the colder season. Food specials from 5 to 9. There's also the Friday happy hour for appetizers and money off adult beverages. Need room for a holiday party? There's plenty at Bridges of Beresford. Call today or find out the full details at beresfordbridges.com.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
We all want to be happy, but sometimes that doesn't feel possible. But if you have hope, you have everything. Rising Hope Counseling provides high-quality mental health services with locations across South Dakota. Additionally, by providing telehealth, we ensure South Dakota's rural residents have access to high-quality mental health services. Our team lives and works in your communities, and we understand the unique challenges we face. Schedule an appointment by phone or online today. Rising Hope Counseling, offering hope, healing, and change.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Ace is the only hardware retailer that carries Benjamin Moore paint at over 3,800 stores. With Benjamin Moore's premium quality, you can be confident you're getting the best. You can buy in store or order what you need online for curbside pickup or delivery. When you want the best, Benjamin Moore paint from Ace at participating stores.
Find Benjamin Moore Paint and other great products at your locally owned Olson's Ace Hardware in Beresford.
Fiesta Foods in Beresford is a family-owned store that offers a convenient one-stop shop where you can find everything you need, from the everyday essentials to specialty items from around the world. Find their weekly ad on their website. Fiesta Foods also has the best selection of cut meats in their deli department, fresh bakery, and fresh produce. And no matter the season or holiday, Fiesta Foods has it all right there in store. Open 7 days a week. Fiesta Foods is your one-stop store right in the hometown of Beresford.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Customer service is more than just a word. It's what Jensen Insurance Agency and Auto Owners Insurance does every day.
We have more companies than most agencies in town. We're able to find a competitive market for each family. We're able to farm that out, quote it with each of our carriers, including Auto Owners Insurance, of course, and see where it best fits.
In Sioux Falls, Beresford, and Elk Point, go to jensenagencyonline.com to find out more. Jensen Insurance Agency, building relationships since 1944.
Are you looking for a professional house painter in the surrounding area? Big or small, new or old, Albers Painting specializes in restoring the true beauty of your home or business. Albers Painting is your professional commercial painter in Lennox in southeastern South Dakota. They are locally owned and operated, focusing on providing quality painting and top-notch customer service. For your next project, contact Albers Painting for a free estimate for your home or business.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here is your spot with Live Ticket TV. With over 65 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you find the right market. Plus, you can work with me, Heath, and a portion of all sales made go right back to the school. Get a hold of me today and let's get started in helping build your brand with Live Ticket TV.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activity
All right, fans, welcome to Beresford High School for this wrestling triangular between the host Beresford, Alcester, Hudson Rams. Join us tonight as Hamlin, Castlewood, and also Lennox. So the first duel of the night will be the Beresford, Alcester, Hudson Rams taking on the Hamlin Chargers. So appreciate kind of through the snowstorms and tournaments getting knocked off. We got this duel put together, triangular, and glad to have people coming down tonight. We are doing senior night tonight, so again, one more opportunity to recognize our seniors and get some matches in. First match tonight here will be Alex Jensen taking on Noah Smith, the junior. Alex Jensen, the senior, taking on Noah Smith. I do want to welcome a new partner here to the broadcast. We've kind of worked through Live Ticket, Watchdogs.live, to try and get a couple of students involved, and we've got Landon Kroger here tonight. So, Landon, welcome to the broadcast.
Hi. It's great to be here.
All right, Landon, you've been kind of helping the wrestling team with some of the social media content. You've been up early, getting on the bus, taking pictures. Right here we've got Alex Jensen, takedown. He's getting a couple of near fall points, but what's happening here now?
It looks like he got a little too high there, so the guy got a reversal on him.
All right, so we got 3 near fall and then reversal. So currently right now, Alex Jensen does lead 5-2. He's going to get out of that one, pick up another point, so lead goes to 6-2. Alex Jensen over Noah Smith. So Landon helping out kind of where you can with social media and again, the Watchdog .live kind of social media pushes. Doing some stuff in one of your classes with Mr. Storo, help creating some content as well, correct?
Yep.
All right, duel here tonight. This is a little new for us, Landon. Normally we're up in the crow's nest. We're kind of down right on the scores table. We're Matt's side here, so we're getting a great view. Kind of fun. They've dimmed the lights around the spectators and just lighting the mat. Pretty cool environment here for the seniors in their last home duel. Joining us here in a little bit, fans, we will have Justin Haneke. He helped us with our last duel. He was a wrestler here, wrestled collegiately. So when he gets off work and gets here, we're going to put him on the mic, and he and Landon are going to kind of talk you through the wrestling action. 12 seconds to go here in this opening period. Again, currently right now, Alex Jensen, the Ram, leads 6-2 over Noah Smith. All right, Landon here, what's a little bit of the strategy here for the big guys? Noah Smith, he deferred to the third period, and Alex must see something that he liked early in that first period that he wanted to go neutral. Kind of what's the thought there?
I think he sees that he can move his feet and get around with this kid and set up his shots.
Okay, they're tied up here. He's going to go in for the throw. Couldn't quite get it. Oh, got a little high there. Oh, didn't get the position given up, though. So Smith never lost control. Alex back on his feet. Okay, Alex now leads 7-4. Second period. Again, Jensen had choice here in the second period. Chose to go neutral. They got locked up, tried to throw him, couldn't quite get it, gave up a takedown, but got the escape.
Looks like Alex is trying to set up some sort of shot here.
Alex had a good Big East Conference, Lake Central Conference tournament. At heavyweight, he took home the championship, so he's a conference champion this year. So
that's his first time ever winning a tournament in high school.
Okay, that's pretty cool that he does it as a senior at the conference tournament, picks up that individual title. The team had a pretty good day as well, but pretty cool for Alex, his senior season. And that's kind of what you hope is throughout the season, you kind of peak, at the end when you hit kind of that championship time where you're hitting the conference tournament. Now we're sliding in a couple more duels this week because of weather, but then you're going to hit the region next week as well, and then hopefully you make one of those top 4 spots and get into the state tournament. So,
yeah, Alex has been a alternate for the past 2 years, so his goal is to make it in this year.
Yeah, I know last year we had him in an alternate slot. Again, that's kind of just a new format for the state. They kind of slot in those who maybe finish 5th place within their weight class and their region. And should somebody end up injured, I don't know if they do it for sickness, but if somebody has a spot open, then those alternates get a chance to fill it in the bracket. What's that move there? Like a single?
Single leg right there. He got to be able to finish it, though.
Yeah, he was in there pretty deep, but couldn't quite finish it. Now he gives up 2. This is getting interesting now. Okay, Noah Smith's going to cut him loose here.
Yep, he got to get a takedown here.
So this takes Watchdogs Alex Jensen at 8 and Noah Smith 6. So 2-point differential here. Clock was off a little bit, Landon. Went to 3 minutes when they reset the period. Oh, huge.
Oh, big throw.
He's flat.
There
That's
we
it.
Go.
So,
nice little headlock right there.
What's the key if you're going to have that headlock move? I always hear you, like, you've got to have the arm if you're going to do the headlock. Is that kind of how it goes?
Yeah, and you want to make sure you step through and flip your hips. Make sure you get good momentum to that.
Okay, and he certainly he had whatever he needed because he threw Noah Smith pretty well there, flat on his back and had him squeeze tight, lifted the head, got the pin. So that's a good start for the Rams here tonight. I almost caught myself saying Watchdogs. I did it during the last broadcast as well. But big move there from the senior, Alex Jensen. Gets the Watchdogs on the board. Excuse me, I just did it. Just get the Rams on the board. A 6-0 lead here in this duel. All right, who we got up here now for the for the Rams?
We got Owen Sirk from Alcester.
Okay.
He's the only Alcester varsity wrestler that we got.
All right, so from Alcester Hudson, again, the co-op, the Beresford Alcester Hudson Rams. Owen Sirk, he's a 9th grader, wrestling 106 on varsity for the Rams. And in here at 106 for Hamlin is Brody Randall. He's a freshman, so a matchup of freshmen here.
Yeah, and you got Owen here who's giving up quite a bit of weight.
Yeah, Owen's seen that quite a bit throughout the year. Again, just his natural weight. He can eat as much as he wants. He doesn't have to worry about tipping the scale at 106 or, again, a couple pounds of allowance. I know earlier in the year I saw the weigh sheet. I think he was closer to 96 or 98 pounds or something. So a lot of times he goes out. He is giving up quite a bit of weight. Very scrappy wrestler. But Randall is up here, does pick up the pin. So that'll put 6 on the board for the Chargers. Okay, so nice victory there from Brody Randall, the freshman. Next up are the 113-pounders.
It looks like this might be a forfeit here.
All right, so coach for the Chargers is giving the signal, kind of that hand wave sideways. They're open at 113. And Watchdogs pick up 6 points for that. So. Okay, so Buckman is how they pronounce the last name. I went over and talked to their athletes. So Jaden Buckman will be the athlete here at 120 for Hamlin Castlewood Chargers. He's a 9th grader, and who we got out there for the Rams?
Cannon Klentz, who's an 8th grader.
All right, so 8th grader Cannon Klentz taking on the freshman Jaden Buckman at 120 pounds.
Cannon Klentz is wrestling down from a weight class than he was earlier this year, too.
Okay, he started out a little 126, so he got in on is that a low single or an ankle single? What do they call that?
Like an ankle pick type thing.
Okay, and then he grabbed the second leg and picks up the 2 points here. And now it comes to what now? A lot of hand control. I see a lot of, always kind of talking about hand control, wrist. He's going to try to get him, see if he can get this cradle hooked up here.
It looks like he's trying to get control here. Trying to walk it around the head so he can
looks like he's going to try to hook that cradle in, sure enough, and he's
he wants to make sure he has that knee down there on his side. Otherwise, that can happen where they roll through and kick through it.
All right, so Buckman gets put in the cradle. Clance picks up a few near fall points here, so he leads 5-2, but the reversal, he does give up 2 points.
Yeah.
And you kind of talked about you get that cradle, you got to kind of squeeze it tight, and I always hear him say knee in the side.
Yeah, otherwise it's really easy to kick through and roll through.
All right, and that's what Buckman did there to Clance. He got the cradle put in, got it put on his back, got some of those near fall points, but did let Buckman squeeze out of there.
It looks like Buckman here is trying to get a chicken wing, or was.
Okay, Clance up on his feet, peeled those hands apart. Now leads 6-2. Good timing for that, right? About 5 seconds left on the clock, right as this period expires. So,
yeah. And speaking on Clanton, last year as a 7th grader, he qualified for state.
All right, so Clance had choice here. He went ahead and deferred. Buckman goes down. Yeah, coach saw it kind of coming. He says cradle again here. Now let's see if he can get that knee in the side this time.
Oh,
there he
got it.
Yeah, we got the pin. So he noticed it right away. He had it. The knee was under the back. One little roll, and he slid back, got that knee right in the side, in the hip, and picks up the pin. So Cannon Clance picking up the fall there for the Rams.
We got a swap here because Tate was wrestling 120 at the beginning of the year.
Okay, so Tate Lyle, 8th grader for the Rams. And did we catch who we've got here for the Chargers? I'm assuming it's Yonker possibly that moved down, but I'm not 100% sure. They were open at 113. We'll kind of talk down the table here. All right, so we've got Rylan Yonker on the program that we've got here. He's listed at 113, so they're just moving him up. And they've got him slid into that 126 slot tonight against Tate Lyle. So Rylan Yonker, senior. They're
really fighting for hand control here.
I've been able to watch Tate quite a bit this year. Much improved. You're just seeing just physically he's a little stronger, which is part of moving through middle school. And just able to be a lot more confident and aggressive out on the mat is kind of what I've seen this year out of him. Yeah. But big improvement. This is one of those wrestlers, the coaches always kind of talk into season awards. Just a little bit that I've watched as they've kind of gone through the tournaments. He's the type of candidate I wouldn't be surprised if he picks up maybe one of those most improved awards for the Rams this year. But
nice little low single and then switched his hips. He wants to walk around the head here.
Okay, he's going to pick up a couple near fall, and then he's going to give up the reversal here. But nice little sequence there out of Lyle. Okay,
it's like
go ahead.
I forgot his name. Rylan Yonker was trying to set up a cradle.
Yeah, it just kind of seemed like the bodies rolled, and all of a sudden Tate ended up in position right on top, and
ooh, the good old banana split. Oh, he didn't get it though.
Okay, Tate's going to get his one out of that. Creates just enough separation that he didn't have control on him. So Tate Lyle with a 5-2 lead.
Tate's gonna want to get a quick stand up here.
He's found a way to get free so far when they've kind of exchanged position here. Seems pretty determined. I hate to kind of say like that's kind of a thing, but he seems pretty determined that he's going to get up out of this bottom position. And again, kind of get a base established and peel those hands free. So let's see if he can do that again. Is Yonker a little high here, or does he feel like he's pretty confident there?
He was a little high there.
Okay, those for joining in late. Again, you're listening to Jared Olson and Landon Kroger. Landon, what grade are you in high school?
I'm a junior.
Junior, so we appreciate having Landon, a student here at Beresford High School, on the broadcast with us. Again, all Watchdog varsity events you can find at watchdogs.live. This is our only sport that we co-op in, so our nickname is the Rams. So tonight, the Beresford Alcester Hudson Rams. Delivered to you on live ticket TV or watchdogs.live. Going to have Justin Haneke joining us in a short bit here. He was just that 5 o'clock start. Just when he gets back from work, he'll be here. But whenever that happens, we'll kind of put him on. The two of you know a lot more about wrestling than I do, so we'll cut you guys loose to talk about the action. And then it is senior night here tonight, Landon. So what we're going to have is we're going to get our 5 seniors, 4 wrestlers, and 1 statistician. They're going to get recognized in front of the home crowd, and then we're going to bring them over while Lennox and Hamlin are dueling. We'll talk about the action a little bit, but I'm going to do a quick interview with each one of those seniors as well, so we'll kind of have that on for tonight. Okay, about 30 seconds left here in the second period. Lyle for the Rams leads 5-2 over Ryland Yonker. Oh, he's looking for that cradle again. He's got him hooked. Nope, lost it again.
Yeah, those trying to hit a cradle up there like that's kind of hard to do.
Pretty tough to do. Okay, about 5 seconds here, so Lyle's going to do his part on the bottom. He was probably hoping to pick up one more point out of there and get that escape, but Yonker's going to have choice here. Now he's looking over at the coaching staff, down 3. Okay, and he's going to go on top again. He's looking to get some of those near-fall points. Kind of realizes he's down 3. He's going to have to get a little tilt or something going here on Lyle. And,
for sure.
And pick those points up. Lyle looks like he's going to get out of it this time. Cannot quite squeeze out of there. No harm in that. Build your base back up. Into the third period, so they're both tired at this point, right, Landon?
Oh, yeah.
I know I never wrestled, and you look at somebody as from just a spectator that's never been out on the mat. You go 2 minutes, and now you start that 5th and 6th, but here he's getting those near fall points that he was looking for.
Ooh, we got a caution. Potentially dangerous right there.
Okay, he's going to give a point to Lyle for that potentially dangerous move. So now he's down by 1.
Yep, he has to get out of here. Maybe try to sit out this time instead of stand up.
And Landon, did you catch what was the potentially dangerous, or what was the move?
I think he had both of his hands on like the back of his neck.
Okay.
A full Nelson type.
Yep.
Deal.
Okay, we're about the 1 minute mark here. Lyle up 6-5 over Ryland Yonker.
He's okay down here as long as he don't gives up any points.
We have not seen. He got the reversal. Nice spun right out of it. Roll through, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay, he's got his 2. Now we see if he can just kind of hold on here or pick up maybe a few more near fall. He's got a good arm.
He got a good chicken wing. Maybe cross face it to get a little tighter. He's getting too high.
Okay, he kind of gets recovered here. Nope, still a little high.
Yeah, you want to be chest on chest here.
All right, he's back in control here. He's got himself in good position, 23 seconds on the clock. Tate Lyle up 8-5 right now. Yonker, the senior, again working out of this. Oh, edge of the mat, just rolls out before he gets a position taken.
Yeah. You got a short time here, so just keep him down. Don't let anything big happen.
If he does get in a position where you got to cut him loose, no harm there really at this point, is there? He's
going
to try to control as much as he can, but he can't get caught up, and that's exactly what he did. Go ahead and give him the 1, but he can't give up a takedown here. Going to get a takedown himself right as the clock expires. So nice victory there for Tate Lyle. Again, we talked about how much he's improved this year. Big win for him here on that home duel. So 4-point spread, that's just a regular decision then, right, Landon?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll pick up 3 points for the Rams.
Oh, it looks like we got Rylan Yonker's younger brother, maybe?
Okay, so John Yonker, I believe it's who we're putting out here at 132 pounds.
We got Hayden Lounsbury.
He's just checking in, and Hayden Lounsbury, the freshman. So Hayden Lounsbury, freshman, taking on, we believe it's John Yonker, the junior for Hamlin Castlewood. Hayden, every night he goes out, he's going to give up height. And there isn't too many 132-pounders that he's going to be taller than.
That whole family's going to be giving up a little bit of height.
Yeah, but he's got good skill and technique, and like I said, he knows how to kind of work with what he's got here. So it'll be interesting with John if he kind of finds, can get it on an ankle or kind of a low single or something and get this thing down on the mat where it kind of evens things up a little bit maybe.
Yeah, and Hayden's really scrappy. He always seems to find himself in bad situations, but he always gets himself out of it.
Good crowd so far. We kind of got everybody on the far side from us. Again, the lighting's pretty cool. It is fun to kind of look at the crowd as things are happening. That last match, I see a lot of people leaning, and it's kind of like they're almost in the match as they're leaning side to side. Which is pretty easy to do. I catch myself doing it at tournaments. I kind of start leaning myself.
Looks like Hayden's trying to go for some sort of single here, maybe.
Okay, nice sprawl there from Lounsbury. About 40 seconds left in this opening period. A lot of kind of measuring each other up here and a couple little shots, but no scoring yet.
Oh.
Okay, nice move there by Yonker to kind of get position with about 10 seconds on the clock here. He's going to get a few near fall points, it looks like, as well. Count's just starting. Got a 1 and a 2 count, so he's going to give him 2 points, 2 near fall points here. So this is John Yonker, currently up 4-0 over Hayden Lounsbury.
I'd like to see Hayden use his scrappiness here. Maybe get a leg in or something.
Yeah, just going to cut him loose, kind of get back to the feet and see if he can't kind of get something put together where he maybe gets a takedown and some near fall points kind of rolling right through into that.
Yeah, you would like to see them both start moving their feet here. That helps set up your shots a little bit more.
Again, fans just joining in. Jared Olson and Landon Kroger on the call. We are going to be substituting Justin Haneke in as soon as he gets here. Renee James helping us setting up all the technology, and we won't do a lot of commercials tonight, but when we do have a little break, we will put those on, and she'll be helping on that production side, so we appreciate her help with everything on watchdogs.live. Started this duel, Drew kind of random to start, so it was at 285. So that's where things started tonight. So we'll finish this thing up at 220 pounds, and that's kind of where we see, some of our seniors. So we started with the senior, and we'll end with a couple seniors.
Yeah.
It is senior night, so we will recognize them tonight as well. Sometime in these duels, we'll recognize our 4 senior athletes. That'd be Peyton Friedrich. He's normally wrestling 160 normally. Landon Shirk has been kind of hanging at 195. Aaron Larson at 220. And Alex Jensen at 285. And Alex already has a pin to get things started out for us tonight. So that was a great start as he rolled through that conference tournament victory that he had. And right there, Yonker does pick up the fall over Lounsbury. Okay, looks like Tate Everson. I can see on the back of the singlet they've got their names on here. So Tate Everson at 138 is a 9th grader. And he's going to be taking on Caden Shirk, a 7th grader for the Rams. So Caden Shirk, again, the 7th grader, taking on Tate Everson, the 9th grader.
Headgear fell off.
All right, and we did just see Hamlin was part of that Big East Conference, Lake Central Conference tournament this last weekend. So we did see this crew. So some of these guys did match up throughout the tournament if they saw each other in the brackets. So
they got quite a few more wrestlers here today than they had there. They only had 5 wrestlers wrestle at the Big East Conference.
Okay, kind of a joint conference tournament, and Hamlin Castlewood, they would be part of the LCC. I believe it's the Lake Central Conference is, I think, what the name stands for. But nice event. It was held up in DeSmit this year. They did a nice job hosting, and it was a really enjoyable day. They did a nice job, kept everything well organized and moving, and got the tournament done, well done by both groups, and got us kind of back on the road again.
Ooh, it looks like we got blood time here.
All right, good time to recognize our athletic trainer on site, Tyler Hagan. You ever had to work with Tyler?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Tyler's great, part of Avera Sports. We appreciate the partnership with Avera and Avera Sports, providing those athletic training facility or services for us. So Tyler will be here throughout the night helping the wrestlers, does a lot of work, treatments before and after events and practices, and again, kind of home events. Helps where needed, so we got him Matt's side over there. Okay, again, Caden Shirk, 7th grader, taking on Tate Everson. We're about 1 minute, halfway through that first period, no score.
Maybe try to hit a pass under here with all the movement going around between their arms.
Talk me through, can you kind of explain with words what a pass under would be?
It's where you take your hand and like prop up their elbow and hold on their neck and you just wrench them down.
Oh, okay.
It's my favorite move back in the day.
Yeah, a lot of positioning they talk about. You always try to kind of have that inside control. Is that kind of advantageous over getting kind of outside? Or
yeah, because most of the moves that in wrestling, you cannot hit them from the outside. Or you can, but it's a lot harder.
Yeah, I hear him talk about, hand control, wrist, and then kind of that inside position of trying to get control inside there. He just threw him down, a little snap. Okay, nice little move there by Everson, kind of a spin out. I don't know what they call that.
I've never seen that before, so I have no idea.
All right. I kind of liked it right as the clock was expiring, just to, hey, let's take something with about 5 on the clock. All right, go to the second period, scoreless here. Again, dual score at this point. Beresford Alcester Hudson Rams 21, and the Hamlin Castlewood Chargers are 12.
Had a nice crossface there, but Hamlin grabbed the arm.
Okay, Shirt got a little high there. He's just going to cut himself free, give up the point.
Yeah, in wrestling, it's good to know when you need to bail out so you don't end up in sticky situations.
Yeah, at that point, you're kind of telling us no harm there. Give up the point, get back on your feet, get a takedown, and you're up by 1 again.
He got to get behind here.
Got kind of caught his hip. He got off his hip at least. A lot of head pressure here.
Yeah, he's really trying to put all of his weight on here so he can, on this Hamlin guy, so he can break those hands apart.
Okay, we're going to get a little stalemate there. Official, he's seen enough. Kind of looks like nobody's going to make a move out of that. Let's save the time on the clock and let them get back on their feet, get a little action going again.
Oh, he tried the headlock.
Yeah, just didn't quite have. I kind of talked about that grip there, just didn't quite have it. All right, so Shirk, 30 seconds left here in the second. Down 1-3 over Tate Everson. Does that shot there have a name? Is that like a?
I didn't really see
okay.
it, so I'm pretty sure it was a single for how it looks in the
kind of
position
ended
they're
up
in now.
here. So, all right, going to the third period here. It'll be interesting. Coach Chestnut is immediately just pointing his finger down, telling his 7th grader, Caden Shirk, you got to go down and you got to get back out of this.
It's a good way to get an extra point here.
Yeah, so you pick up one. The score will be 2-3, and at that point, then you're looking for something. Oh, he's going to get a reversal.
There you go.
Going to get the reversal and tie it up here. So now he's got to ride him here, try to find something, and get a few.
Yeah, he cannot
few
let him
near
up
fall
here.
points here.
It looks like he's going to try to hit that cradle here.
Everson's trying to peel the hands apart. He's working hard, trying to peel those hands. Okay, Everson gets free, kind of rolls out of the circle and off the mat. Does get a point, so Everson now leads 4-3 over Shirk. 1 minute mark here, Landon. 1 minute mark in this third period.
Yeah, Caden needs a takedown here. You can hear his teammates telling him that he needs a takedown.
You gotta have something here. They keep saying, you and I are wearing noise-canceling headphones so we can hear each other, but you can hear his teammates yelling, you gotta have something here. You gotta have something here. Doesn't quite have a quite big enough grasp there.
He got to get out quick here, maybe get another takedown.
All right, so now the Hamlin coaching staff was pointing and telling his guy, you got to keep him down here. You got to keep him down here. 15 seconds. We're going to need something pretty major to happen here for Shirk.
Okay, now he got to go. 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Doesn't quite have it. Oh, so close. Doesn't quite get it. Great effort there by Caden Shirk, the 7th grader, taking on Tate Everson, the 9th grader, but he's going to fall. Everson's going to pick up the decision here, 6-4. All right, now we're going to bring out the 45-pounders. Isaac Bowden for the Rams. I believe this is going to be Brock Gisselbeck. Yep, see the back of the singlet. He's a senior.
Quite a bit of height difference here.
Yeah, Gisselbeck is pretty tall and slender compared to Isaac Bowden.
Ooh.
These two, I'm trying to remember, they might have seen each other, I think, maybe in the tournament. And Bowden had that headlock trying to get the toss. Couldn't quite get it there. Couldn't get him thrown. 6-point dual differential here. Rams 21, Chargers 15. Again, this thing started at 285 pounds. Kind of as we look through, Landon, we look through the roster here for what Castlewood's got left. They're gonna hit a few forfeits here. So the Rams are going to pick up a few 6-pointers here as we kind of roll through some of these mid to later weight classes. So
that's a really killer for a team when you don't have all the spots filled, especially when you go into state.
Yeah, you get a dual scenario like tonight. Again, pretty competitive through these first few weight classes where both squads have got some athletes to put out there. We've kind of split these back and forth. 6-point dual differential right now.
Yeah, and it looks like Isaac and Brock avoided each other at the
They did, okay.
tournament.
Yeah, long day of my observations, so I'm going by memory, which isn't real great these days. But you're quick to the technology. That's why we got you on here. Get the young guys with some technology and look back quick on track wrestling. Pretty huge for track wrestling to be around. I don't know if you remember life without it, but I remember life without it, and it was way different going to tournaments. You bought a paper copy, which my wife still likes to do. She likes to bring her pen and kind of keep track of the brackets and keeps them updated. But you used to have to walk out to the lobby after the round was over, and they'd post new brackets up. They'd update them. To finish this period out here, Gisselbrecht does get the takedown and 3 near fall points.
Looks like Isaac sees something here that he can take advantage.
Yeah, Bowden's going to kind of go neutral here and see if he can get a shot and get a takedown. But you used to go to tournaments, and during the break, they would do longer breaks, and it gave the fans a chance to go out into the lobby, walk down the line if you missed something, look at the printed bracket that had just been thrown up there and update your paper bracket, and then carry it back into the stands with you for the next round. And now it's all at our fingertips. I sometimes even take my iPad to tournaments, and it's just a little easier to see the brackets on that screen. But
yeah, and track wrestling can be confusing at some points too.
Okay, right now Gisselbeck up 10-0 over Isaac Bowden.
Yeah, he gets a little chicken wing in here.
Tough move. It just looks like there's no escape, especially when they get the double in.
And they hurt, especially those bigger guys, when they get all your weight on top of you.
All right, so Gisselbeck will pick up the fall. That'll tie the duel up here with Robert Watkins coming out for the Rams at 152. Okay, this is Randall. He's a senior, and Robert Watkins is a junior. So Randall listed on the roster at 160. They're going to slide him down to 152, put him up against Watkins. The option, I think, there for coach from Hamlin is either gets Watkins at 52 or Peyton Frederick at 60. And they're going to put Randall out there at 52. Interesting story. I was talking to Brad Moeller, who's running the clock. Would have been a graduate of, I think, maybe the early 90s here for the Watchdogs. And as he's scrolling through the roster, his hand just stops at Troy Randall Jr., and he says, "I'll never forget that name." His father, Troy Randall, back in a playoff game that Brad Moeller was playing in, kind of a muffed snap punt. Troy Randall Sr. picks up the punt, runs it 92 yards for a touchdown, and knocks the Watchdogs out of going to, I think it was a semifinal game, knocked them out of going to the Dome. And it was just interesting as Brad showed up, had no idea, but just slid his hand down the roster, and it just froze. And he goes, Troy Randall Jr. And he says, that name will stick with me forever. So just interesting, again, how life kind of cycles. And, athletes that competed against each other years ago now have kids about the same age, and you see their kids now competing. And it is just fun. I've run into some of my former classmates or people that I competed against going to my kids' events now. But all right, what's happening early on here, Landon? We've got Robert Watkins, the junior, taking on Troy Randall Jr., the senior, here at 152 pounds.
Yeah, Robert tried to go for, looked like a double leg, but he was a little bit too far back.
All right, 11 seconds here in this opening period, 0-0. Watkins and Randall Jr.
Ooh, nice low single there. Let's see if he can finish it, though. He got to get back up on his knees.
Got about 4 seconds. Can't let Randall Jr. spin around here, and he doesn't. So we'll go into the second period, 0-0. Randall Jr. goes ahead and defers. Watkins takes down.
Probably got to sit out or stand up coming here.
What do you think? New Rams singlets. First, we didn't have them for the first home duel, so They're breaking out the black Rams, Beresford Alcester Hudson Rams singlets. What do you think of them?
I think they're cool. I like their blue one better.
Yeah, they're both look pretty good. We got 2 singlets. This one, the black with the ram on the back. What do we got in here? Is this another chicken wing single? I didn't catch what he caught on the other side there.
Yeah, me neither. All I know is he's probably hurting down there.
He's got a lot of time left on the clock.
As long as he keeps both of his shoulders up, we should be good.
Randall's arm is kind of slid under the head or the shoulder. Then now he's brought that arm out, trying to put some weight.
Oh, yeah,
Robert
there
is
we
going to
go.
get rotated back out of there. So he kept battling and battling. Going to give up, the 3 points here.
Yeah, now we got a chicken wing in.
I don't think he's given that up yet. So the official still has that 3, near fall points posted. But Randall's going to go back to it. Looking for that pin, but Robert's going to sneak out of there. Oh, 45 seconds. Watkins still battling here. He got himself back to his belly, and the 3 points are posted for the near fall.
Yeah, he needs to get back out and so he can work his own shots here. Got 10 seconds left.
Okay, Robert chose down here, so it'll be interesting what Randall decides to do with his choice in the third, up 3-0.
This should be more than 3-0.
I think he started on top, and then he got those near fall points, and he never let that chicken wing go, and then he rolled it right back into it again, so I don't think they had posted those yet, so I think it is 3-0. Coach was kind of looking at the senior, Troy Randall Jr., and just saying, hey, what do you want to do? He kind of gave a thumbs up, a thumb down, and Randall did decide to go down here.
See if Robert can work the top and get something here.
Officials kind of going and saying something to Randall on bottom, telling him he wants to see a little movement, a little action, something going there. And now Randall is working up.
There we go. There's a takedown. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, close.
Close enough.
Started on top, but he's got to return back to the mat. Now we're going to see if he can get something in here and get him turned a little bit. But they got their legs locked up pretty good.
I forgot what this move's called, but it's not fun if he can lock it in.
Is there a point here where Robert, again, 3, is there a point here where he's got to cut him loose, or is this you don't want to get down 4-0, you want to stay here and try to just see if you can't get something connected like this?
Yeah, for sure. If you can't get points here soon, you're going to want to let him loose and try to get 2 takedowns.
Trying to get that cradle, but Randall's now got Watkins' lower leg here. Just not quite in a position to get that with that ankle caught.
Yeah, Robert's too high here.
Okay, Randall gets the reversal. It's got him squeezed pretty tight. Now he's got that far arm. Time runs out. Going to give him 2 near fall points. So Randall picks up the win, 7-0 over Watkins.
I think we got forfeits here for the rest of the way.
Okay, yeah, that's probably what we're going to see the rest of the way as Frederick comes out, picks up a forfeit.
170 for my Rams, Gavel Mulder.
Yeah, especially with duels like this. The Chargers were up, but they got so many forfeits. to where they can't really win one.
All right, so we're going to kind of roll through these forfeits, and then we're going to do a quick commercial break. We've got Haneke here, but we're going to end up doing those interviews, kind of start this next duel, and this one will be over pretty quickly here. So we'll bring him in for that next duel as soon as we get the interviews done. Again, senior night here tonight in Beresford, and we've got the. Okay, looks like we're going to do a little exhibition match here. So I see Seeley coming out. Let's see who they've got to put against him. So a little JV match here. Ben Seeley, the 8th grader. Okay, and Buckman. Let's see.
Don't see him on there.
Okay, I wonder if it's
Jaden, maybe?
Jaden Buckman, possibly. Sure if there's another one listed here. Seeley with the takedown here. Seeley is listed on the roster at 120 pounds. Again, a lot of times, Landon, they just try to find people kind of close weights and get these guys a little experience before or after duel. So perfect time to get a little bit of JV wrestling and a little exposure, especially in front of the home crowd. We got a great crowd here tonight in Beresford for the Rams home triangular.
I think Beresford does have duels tomorrow night, too.
Yeah, that is accurate. So we lost one in a snowstorm. So tomorrow the Rams will travel to, I believe it's going to be in Mount Vernon, is where I'll look my calendar
that
here
does
quick.
sound right.
But I believe we travel to Mount Vernon, but I'm going to verify on my calendar before I say that without letting people get too far away. But tomorrow night, Tuesday, February 7th, we have home basketball doubleheaders. So if you're looking for, I believe it's senior night, possibly tomorrow night too. So basketball, you can either tune in, and Buckman is going to pick up the win there in that JV match against Seeley. So if you are looking to catch the Watchdogs basketball tomorrow, you can do that on watchdogs.live. The wrestling team will be traveling tomorrow night. It will be in Mount Vernon, and it's going to be Marion Freeman, Mount Vernon Plankington, Flandreau, and Beresford Alcester Hudson Rams. So that is the duel here. I missed the total, but we're going to go to a quick commercial break, Landon. Then we're going to come back and do those senior interviews, and then you and Justin Haneke are going to finish out the Lennox and Hamlin duel, and then the Beresford Lennox duel to kind of finish out the night. So we'll be back with more action.
Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day, takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Classics Lounge in downtown Beresford is your destination for fun with darts, pool, and to catch all the action no matter what game it is. The colder season is here. Keep your perfect golf swing by using the indoor golf simulator. From the gridiron to the court, Classics is your spot to catch all activities of Watch Dogs Live. Ready to cool off with a cold one? Classics Lounge is always ready to serve them up with a bite to eat too. That's Classics Lounge in downtown Beresford.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
All right, fans, welcome back to Beresford High School. Again, getting ready to get this second duel of the night going between Lennox and Hamlin. But it is also senior night here. We're fortunate to have the weather kind of come in. And one positive aspect of the storms that hit, we lost the tournament and a couple other events, so we were able to pull a few schools together and host this triangular tonight, which allowed us to have senior night. So we're going to do quick interviews with each of the seniors. We have 4 wrestlers and 1 statistician. And our first interview here will be Haley Steen. So, Haley, welcome to Live Ticket.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, so kind of an opportunity to talk about your role within the team and kind of what you do and your experience here. But how many years have you been doing stats for the wrestling squad?
This is my 3rd year doing stats for the wrestling team.
Which is now the Rams, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I mess it up all the time. I'm so used to calling basketball games, and I say the Watch Dogs, and we're in Beresford Gym, and it's a big Watch Dog, but I'm kind of getting there. I've only messed up a couple times tonight. So, you know, the Ram logo, at first, I wasn't so sure, but it's really grown on me. I love that Ram logo. What do you think?
Me as well, yeah. I totally agree.
Yeah, it is fun to go to tournaments or even like a duel, and now when we look up at the scoreboard, we see Rams posted up on the board. It is certainly a lot of fun. So, it's not all just looking good in the corner of the mat. I mean, talk to us a little bit about what it's like being a statistician and helping with all the scoring, and when things get intense on the corner and their coaches are arguing about a score, and then they turn and look at you guys.
Honestly, it's just like a very different environment rather than like any other sport, just because these boys are going out on the mat by themselves, so we really just see all the emotional side of it. But like this team, they're very closely bonded. They're all brothers. And it does get a little scary when like you have to do all these like little like 2 points, 3 points, yada yada. Sometimes it just gets really like.
Yeah, the action happens so fast sometimes, and the officials are trying to keep up and signal, and it's very fast sometimes, and they do it. But if you're not looking really closely, it's not like a traditional takedown where they give you two big, ups and downs, things that happen fast. So that really takes a lot of skill on your guys' half to kind of learn and keep that book accurate. I've seen you guys, early in the morning, you're here, help get all the gear that you guys need, iPad charged and all that stuff. You guys are here early in the morning getting on the bus on a Saturday. And you guys are out there going. Like the wrestlers go for 6 straight minutes, but you guys just hop to the next mat and kind of keep your work going.
Right.
How tired are you at the end of a Saturday?
Honestly, it's pretty exhausting, I will say. It's a lot. Some mornings I'm up at 4:30, some mornings I'm up at 4. It just kind of depends on the weekend, I guess, and how far we're traveling. So I'm pretty exhausted at the end of it.
All right, great. We are going to keep our interview going, but we are going to talk a little bit about the action here as it's happening. And you've seen and watched enough wrestling. You can help give a little commentary here. So for Hamlin Castlewood, I believe that's Maya Yonker, 106-pound 8th grader. And for Lennox, I believe this is Kyla Henny, I believe is who's out there. She's a junior. So we'll kind of watch the action as we're going here. I always wonder, and we asked Reese this a little bit as family, we say it looks like Coach never says anything out there. She goes, no, he's talking to us through the whole match. You're sitting right next to him. Coach, we think he's saying nothing from the stands, but he's really quite talkative on the side of the mat or kind of giving some players some instructions.
Yes, for sure.
All right, so tell me, does Coach Chestnut or any of the other coaching staff, do they have some kind of famous one-liners that you kind of laugh a little bit about, like, oh, that was kind of funny that he said that?
Not really on the mat do I ever hear, like on Matt's side, do I ever really hear him say anything funny like that just because they're very serious. But like in the mornings when we're like getting ready to leave, they'll ask me and Hallie, my other stat girl that's with me, they'll always ask us if we're ready to wrestle or if we're ready to weigh in and yada yada. So that's always funny, and they do that about every time we go anywhere.
Okay, so they're trying to get you on the roster. Is that the deal?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, but they always have that little comment to say, which is always super funny. So
yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
You guys really do feel like part of the team. I've been fortunate to drive the bus and travel with you guys to Rapid. You guys really are ingrained in part of the team. I think that's awesome. Again, you talked about the boys being a real brotherhood, and I certainly see that amongst the team as well.
Right.
But maybe what's your favorite part about wrestling stats or just being around the team, or maybe what is it that you're going to miss when this season does wrap up?
Honestly, I think what I'm going to miss the most is just like the family that like I've created too, just because like the 4 other boys seniors, like they're all very close to me. We're all really good friends, so it's going to be kind of sad just like to leave, so I won't get to spend like every Saturday with them at a tournament, although sometimes they do drive me bonkers. But and just the family part of it, it's just like really huge to me, and just like the coaches, it's very family oriented, I would say. So.
All right, so you hate to see it come to an end, but I mean there's some excitement with regions coming up, and then knowing that the state tournament, we're heading out to Rapids, so maybe just talk about maybe kind of your excitement with what's coming here yet too, and savoring those experiences.
It's going to be the last tournaments that I'm going to get to do stats and do my job for the team, and it's kind of sad just to think about like all of this is coming close to an end, but the state tournament is definitely my favorite. There's a lot of excitement in there, and I don't know. The state tournament is definitely my favorite. Regions, it's very like nerve-wracking because, they have to get either second or third place in order to even go to state. So that's always like it's a little nail biter just to be there because you have to, cheer them on as much as you can and get them to state. So
it's a nervous tournament.
Yes.
Like you said, it's that one shot to get in. And Kyla Henny from Lennox did pick up that victory over Maya Yonker. So, Hallie, I know you never hear it enough. On behalf of all of the parents of the wrestlers, thank you for all you do. We really do appreciate helping the coaches and the athletes out. We appreciate all the time you give to the program. So,
thank you.
All right, enjoy senior night, and we'll bring our next interviewer in, all right?
Thanks so much.
All right.
Ready to rumble.
Okay, we're bringing our next interview, and we're going right into this thing. So the mic is hot here, okay? All right, welcome to Live Ticket, watchdogs.live. Pretty cool environment here. Our next senior we're going to interview tonight during this duel, Landon Shirk, the 195-pounder. Kind of some thoughts after that first duel. Again, pretty cool with the homesteading and, the lights on, kind of dimmed around it. Got a lot of music, walk-up music going. Pretty cool experience as your last home duel, huh?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it looks really nice. Lots of good wins out there tonight, too. I mean, lots of good wrestling, and Hamlin doesn't have very many people, but it's still good for some of our younger guys because they have a lot of experience to gain, so it's good for them to get these matches in. So
yeah, through some of those younger weights, we really aligned pretty well there and had some good matches, so that was great that Hamlin could make it down. Again, we kind of talked about the weather and how it's messed up the schedule and season, but at the same turn it allowed us to have this second home event too.
Yeah.
So. All right, Landon, busy week ahead. You guys just came off the conference tournament, and now we're Monday night. We're at home. Tuesday night, we're going to be in Mount Vernon, and then on Thursday night, you guys are heading down to Vermilion to pick up, again, another kind of rescheduled or weather-related duel. So any special approach you kind of take as a senior when you kind of got that busy week, you're coming right off that conference tournament, and you know you're heading into your last week of competition and getting ready for region. What are you kind of thinking?
I'm just thinking, first I'm thinking I'm glad I don't have to practice as much, but I'm just thinking that there's a lot of competition that we can see throughout these next duels and everything. And I know that we have this weekend off, but Monday or today and Tuesday and Thursday, it's just a lot of good competition that we'll see, and it'll help out us seniors when we're going to regions and all the younger kids for that experience that they need. And it's just good to get those matches in. So
yeah, great. We're looking ahead. Let's kind of look back to last weekend. Great conference tournament, Big East Conference, Lake Central Conference, dual conference tournament up in DeSmet. Finished strong at 195. You had a second-place finish in that tournament. Championship match. That was a good one. It's a tough way to lose it. I know that. But it was a great match to watch. Kind of maybe talk about anything you learned from that match against Charlie Patton from Parker.
I'd say I learned how to control myself a little bit better. Usually when I wrestled him in the past, I would just get exposed for the weaknesses that I had, and I think my coach Chestnut said this is the last time you'll see him, so you got to go out with a bang. So I guess I just tried my best to be very solid defensively and not let him have his way with me, with his shots and everything that he likes to do. So I just tried to shut that down mainly, and I think it's preparing me for better opponents.
Yeah, that's the way I look at it. Like I said, just a gut wrencher to lose. Like I said, to have a chance to kind of pick up a individual title there in a conference tournament your senior year. But, really went out and battled hard against a good wrestler. And you're right, Parker's Class B, so it'll be the last time you'll see him. We won't match up against them. But, a lot of those Class B schools are kind of behind us. You maybe see a couple of them tomorrow night up in Mount Vernon. But Thursday down in Vermilion, it'll be Vermilion and Dakota Valley, and I don't think we're going to duel Sioux Falls, Washington, but they'll be there. But, now you've got to start thinking about that Region 2A, and how are you feeling going into that region tournament on Dakota Grappler, which I know is just an informal, ranking, but you kind of been hanging right in that number 5 slot at 195 on Grappler. How you feeling kind of looking into Region 2A?
I'm feeling pretty good. There's a tough competition in our region, but I think my main concern is probably Jack Dietert from Harrisburg. He's a really solid wrestler. I think he's ranked number 1 right now, and he's in our region. So I'm just kind of preparing for him and his style of wrestling. I think he's a pretty strong kid that likes to, just try and have his way with his shots and everything. So, but I'm feeling good going into the region tournament. Yeah,
so 195 ranked here from Region 2. You got Jack Dietert, yourself, and then from Brandon Valley, Noah, is it Bayless?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, so, another wrestler at Region 2 from Brandon Valley. So, looking pretty good. Again, kind of look back to, so close to making that medal round at state last year. I'm assuming that's one of your goals, kind of looking as, make that second day in medal rounds as well. But one final question I've got for you. You got a fresh face in the wrestling room. We got a new assistant coach. What's it like having Coach Shirk in the wrestling room and every day and kind of corner of the mat for your senior year? What's that been like?
It's been kind of weird, seeing my dad every day at my practices. But it's nice. It's a good addition to the wrestling team. He didn't wrestle in high school, but he's been watching me wrestle for the past 13 years. So he knows what he's doing and saying, and it's just nice for the younger kids to have another person to talk to about how to learn stuff and everything like that. And he pushes me hard in the wrestling room and during tournaments and stuff, and he'll tell me what I'm doing wrong. He doesn't sugarcoat it or anything, so that's the nice part about having him out there.
Okay, awesome. Landon, thanks for taking a few minutes with us on Watchdogs Out Live. We wish you the best of luck. Enjoy the rest of senior night and the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.
All right, very good. Thank you. All right, fans, kind of still tuning into the dual action here. Again, we've got Hamlin and Lennox starting their duel, but we are a senior night, and we are getting through our interviews and recognizing each of our seniors. So next up, we're just hopping and rolling right into them. Peyton, welcome to the broadcast.
It's good to be here, I guess.
Yeah, you guess. All right. So, how's your body feeling? I've not able to see you maybe your first couple matches, but I've kind of seen you progress now over the last week or so, and looks like your conditioning's kind of getting back up, kind of getting your legs back under you. How are you feeling?
Well, yeah, at Mitchell, it was a pretty rough time, honestly, coming back from a year and a half of a knee problem. I had a torn meniscus, so yeah, I don't know if everybody knows that, but it was pretty rough, honestly. I wrestled this Watertown kid, and I was sticking it to him for a little bit, and I just felt my unconditioned body just fall down, but I won that match. And then the next one, I had the number 2 kid, and I was ready for him. I was giving him all I got, and then I got tired, and But honestly, my knee's been doing good, and I'm trying to get better and better and get on that podium this year.
Yeah, we'll kind of hit back to the knee here in a minute, but as we again kind of talk about just the progression, you've had a couple big matches. I was driving home from Pier, unfortunately, and I did miss big victory in Laverne over DJ Rock, and then in the conference tournament. Carter Randall, good wrestler from McCook Central Montrose. You guys really had a great battle right down till the end, but kind of what are you looking ahead now? We'll duel tomorrow in Mount Vernon. We'll duel Thursday down in Vermilion, and then it's kind of into region mode and, kind of look within. I'm using Grappler here. I hate to kind of think that that's the kind of the measurement, but kind of look within Region 2. It looks like you got Gavin Chapman from Brandon Valley and Peyton Tryon from Harrisburg. And you're listed on the honorable mention within that listing. And kind of thoughts as you look to kind of wrap up the senior season and hit region hopefully in full stride.
Well, honestly, every time I go in the match, in my head, mentality let's have fun with it. It's not regions, it ain't state yet. So let's just go out there, do your match, have fun with it. But when these kids, Peyton Tryon and Gavin Chapman. I have wrestled Gavin Chapman a little sometimes in my future, but honestly, I'm just going to go into that region match and just have fun with it, honestly.
Yeah.
Senior year, just have fun.
Yeah,
honestly.
That's awesome. Great way to approach it. Congratulations. Picked up your 100th win at the conference tournament. Mm-hmm. I know visiting and sitting next to your mom, you kind of maybe envisioned, as you entered as a freshman, maybe a lot more victories throughout your high school career, but again, just the health of the knees just didn't allow that to happen, and COVID and all of that stuff. But still a pretty cool opportunity to say, hey, I'm back. I'm here. Honestly. I'm feeling pretty healthy. I'm getting my legs back under me. I got 100, now I'm going for 101 and 102 and 103. And like I said, I really like that approach of just I'm going to have fun with whatever I've got here the time left. So
that's right.
All right, it's been fun watching you the past couple of weeks, and I'm really looking forward to seeing more mat action. You're so quick to grab those ankles, and technique's really solid. It's fun to watch. So wishing you luck on the best rest of the season.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks for taking a few minutes.
Thank you.
All right, we're rolling right into the next interview. Our next senior is here. Let him get seated and the headset on. So welcome to Watchdogs.live, part of the live ticket broadcast. On the microphone or headset with me now is our 220-pounder, Aaron Larson. Welcome to the broadcast.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, what do you think? With the snow has kind of messed with our season, but now we've got the opportunity to host another home duel, which is really cool. And, man, we've got cool lighting, and the fans are packed into the stands, and pretty cool environment here for senior night.
Yeah, it's you got 4 seniors this year, and having a big night like this is just really special. I mean, it looks cool here, and got some good teams and ready to wrestle.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. Now, Aaron, I didn't wrestle. I don't know a lot about wrestling, but you're a bit of an escape artist, kind of like a Houdini. You can get out of about anything, right?
Yeah, if you're going to be a little guy, you got to be quick when you're wrestling a big weight class like that. So, just be quick and hopefully get on top. Yeah,
I know you always seem to find your way out of some of those tough predicaments, and kind of drives my wife crazy. She just squeezes my knee a little harder. She just, as you kind of roll around, it looks like you're in trouble, and all of a sudden you're on top and back out of it again. So that's been fun. So, now as we approach that Region 2A tournament time, still got a few duels this week yet. You're currently on the honorable mention listing at 220 pounds, and you're right in that mix within Region 2A. Names that I put down are Myers, Schroeder, and Amaro. What do you kind of approach as you look ahead? Again, I don't want to look past Tuesday and Thursday night, but what is your kind of approach as you look ahead to, postseason, as you look at the region and earning that spot at state?
Well, with regions, anything can happen no matter what seed you are. So, we got still another week, but it's just whoever comes to wrestle. And I know I got some pretty tough competition in our region. We've always had a good region, but if you just come there and wrestle tough, I think it can go our way. And, we'll see what happens.
We had Hallie Steen on, a senior statistician for you guys, and she talked about it kind of being like a brotherhood. Can you talk maybe a little about that? And I know you had the chance to kind of speak at the football awards night and spoke to that too, but put it in context for us within this wrestling team and what it's like to go Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and the Saturdays you guys are here at 5, 6 in the morning and you get home at 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night. What is that like? Because she kind of calls it a brotherhood.
Well, yeah, it kind of has to be. If you're with each other every day and you got to do a tough sport like this, you always got to have each other's back. And our 4 seniors have always been pretty glued together ever since we were freshmen. We've always had high goals and high achievements. So, it's just pretty special to us, I guess. Sports are pretty big to us, knowing that we just grow up in a town with nothing to do other than drive around and play sports.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Aaron, like I said, in 2-3 weeks, whatever it is, the end of the month here, wrestling season will be in the rear-view mirror. What maybe memories will you have of being a wrestler for the Rams of Beresford, Alcester, Hudson, or life lessons that you'll take with you that you think you'll learn from your wrestling career here?
Well, it definitely humbles you. You'll go against tough competition, and I know that making it to the state tournament when I was younger, that was really big for me. That was a big step up, and I'd say for other people winning big matches all the time, and the one thing that I'll always learn is you just got to keep on working and just don't get nervous and go out there and wrestle your match, and that'll help me outside of high school, I think.
Now, a big part of senior night is not only recognizing the seniors, but it's also recognizing their parents and what they've been through of, 6, 7, lifetime of, getting you guys around to where you need to go. And, one thing I'll think of your parents is last year when the Rapid tournament happened, the weather was coming in. Team got out there a little earlier, and some of us parents thought we'll just get to Chamberlain or Owatonna. And I go down for breakfast, and your mom and dad are down there. And I think we drove through what felt like 2 feet of snow from Owatonna all the way out to Rapid. But we made it there and watched and cheered you on. Just talk quick about, again, mom and dad and just kind of being there all the time for you.
Yeah, for those guys, they both got jobs and they take their time off to come watch us, and that's pretty big. We always have good support, I think, and it seems like all the parents come every time, no matter how far it is.
Yeah, no, that's great. That is one of those things, and they're there from early on and hang through the whole night and catch the heavyweight or the last one to go through and cheer them all on, and that is one of the great things about that wrestling community. So what I want to do is, Aaron, 220-pounder for the Rams, want to just thank you for taking a few minutes and wish you luck the best of the season. So enjoy the rest of senior night.
Yep.
All right, thank you. All right, our last interview here as part of senior night here on watchdogs.live. I'm part of the live ticket family here. So 285 pounds, used to being the last one to go, and that's kind of how we're going to do the interview here. But joining us is Alex Jensen, the senior. Alex, you were able to go first tonight in that first duel, so pretty good match. Maybe talk us through that one.
Yeah, just going out there and wrestling. It was feeling them out and just wrestling, and just there we're trying to feel him out, making sure what I can do, and just feeling that he was pushing into me, and it was kind of hard there to push him up to get around him. And so going out there, just tying up the first round, and then going in the second period, choosing deferring, and just there where, because then I get choice third, and just going through there, making those mental, where we were wrestling, and I took a bad shot, and just getting back up to my feet and resetting and going, and then going into that third period, just getting on him, and then he got really heavy on me, and I knew that throw was there, and I knew at that moment, it's like, let's do it, even though looking back at it, maybe not the smartest move, but just deciding to go and just take it.
Okay, I like it. Speaking of going and taking it, let's look back to Saturday. You go into the Big East Conference, Lake Central Conference tournament up in DeSmet, 285 pounds. You're the champion from this last weekend. Maybe talk about going into a conference tournament and at the end of the day standing on the top of the podium, what that felt like.
Yeah, so going into that tournament, I knew it was going to be small just because our conference was 14 teams, and I know that this year especially a lot of them don't have heavyweights.
Mm-hmm.
And just going in there and seeing 5 heavyweights, knowing I'm one of them, and knowing McCook was there. And that was kind of my thing, was going out there. There was the Garrettson kid that I've wrestled, beat him twice at the Garrettson tournament, and last week when we wrestled in Laverne. And so I knew I would get a higher seed than him, and just working through there and knowing that matchup might be me and that McCook kid, and just wrestling through it, and then looking at it, and all of a sudden, he's sick. And it's just one of those, you see the bracket reshuffle, and I'm the number 1 seed. I'm like, I got to go. You got to just wrestle. Don't get up on that, you're the number 1 seed, and just go out and wrestle. And being number 1 on that podium just felt amazing, being the first one of the year and my first ever.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. Like you said, it's one thing to go in seeded number 1. It's another to get through the bracket and on the end, on the backside, be number 1. So congratulations on that conference championship. Pretty cool moment for you there and your family. We see them at everything. You got a great group behind you. So, again, we talked to some of the other seniors about that. Senior night is your guys' night, but it's also an opportunity for the parents to kind of culminate and celebrate that career of chasing, following you around. So that's been good. But a couple more matches this week yet, but you kind of look ahead to Region 2A. And I had Kroger on the broadcast, and you just missed out on making that state tournament. Now you kind of look ahead, and Shunky and Dolu and Renville, a couple within Region 2. Kind of what are your thoughts and what are your mental approaches? You tune yourself up here this last week or two before Region.
Just going out there and wrestling, it's my senior year, and the goal is to make it to the state tournament. And no matter who's there, I know Shunky, he's been number 1 for the past couple of years, but that just going out there and going wrestling and giving it your all and seeing how it just unfolds.
Talk about giving your all. I mean, maybe talk about what you think you maybe will take away from wrestling maybe into your adult life.
Just that what I could take away is that whatever you do in life, it's not going to be easy, and just there where giving your all and making sure that you're doing it to the best of your ability. Even on the mat, there's mental mistakes, there's physical mistakes that you make, but knowing and recognizing that you made those mistakes and how you can better make it so you're better, and so that you don't make those same mistakes.
All right, awesome. Alex, again, you got a nice match against Noah Smith earlier. Looks like, again, you never really know until the coach puts them out there, but looks like you may get a match against Hayden Hurlin tonight. Have you seen Hayden from Lennox before?
I've never actually wrestled him, but I don't remember what tournament it was, but he was there, and just going there and you're watching, and he was wrestling the Garrettson kid. I think it was at the Garrettson tournament, wrestling him, and for 3rd and 4th, didn't really get to see it because I was in the championship that one, and I didn't quite get away with it. But just there were that mental and making sure that I know that he's lost to Jaden Richter, which I've beaten before, but just making sure that I'm into that match and making sure that I don't make mistakes, because a little mistake can just make everything go bad or good, depending on.
Very good. Alex, I really appreciate you taking a few minutes to visit with us on senior night here at Beresford High School. We're going to cut you loose now and let you go join your teammates and say hi to family quick. But enjoy the rest of senior night. Good luck in the last duel, and thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right. All right, fans, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. We will keep the action on half the screen here. So, again, Lennox and Hamlin fans, we will keep
The The Bridges at Beresford is the best 9-hole course in the area. You know that. The Bridges at Beresford is home to much more, including, starting next Thursday, the Thursday night special returns for the colder season. Food specials from 5 to 9. There's also the Friday happy hour for appetizers and money off adult beverages. Need room for a holiday party? There's plenty at Bridges of Beresford. Call today or find out the full details at beresfordbridges.com.
At Northern State University.
All right, fans, welcome back to the action. Those tuning in from maybe Lennox or Hamlin Castlewood, appreciate you kind of bearing with us. Senior night here in Beresford, and want to take an opportunity on Watchdogs.live to interview our seniors, 4 athletes, and then our 1 statistician. So we're back in the action here. This is Jared Olson and Landon Kroger tuning in. We are going to bring in another voice here of the Watchdogs. Justin Haneke wrestled for Beresford years ago and wrestled collegiately, and he's done with work now. So we're going to bring and put him on with Landon, and they're going to talk about the rest of this duel here. But right now we've got John Yonker, the junior from Hamlin, taking on Jack Osheim, the sophomore from Lennox. So who we got here in green? We got the Hamlin as the home team, so right now we've got Yonker up over Osheim. Duel score right now, Chargers 12, Orioles 10.
Looks like Yonker's trying to get a half here.
Okay, end of the first period, and Lennox is going to defer, and Yonker is going to take that down position. So up 8-0, and he's going to feel like he could maybe pick another one up here and get back on his feet.
Looks like Osheim here trying to get hand control and trying to figure something out.
Sure. We'll jump in. We've got a guest here. They threw a curveball at me. We'll adapt. Be ready to go here. But
all right.
All right. Special guest here, Coach Brandon Chestnut of the Beresford Alcester Hudson Rams. So welcome on to Watchdogs.live, live ticket TV. So a pretty cool environment here tonight for senior night. The lighting, great fans. Again, seniors and opportunities for matches here. Coach, maybe kind of talk through what this means, get another home duel.
Yeah, this is exciting. When I was in high school, this is the setup that we had. We had a big mat lamp, but with the new lights, I think it's pretty easy for us to just flip them on. And awesome environment. I know the guys enjoy having it. Yeah, as far as seniors, I know most of them are getting a match tonight. Maybe there's one that unfortunately won't, but it's good for them to have some support and have the fans out here since it's only our second home event. But hopefully they go out on a good note tonight.
Yeah, no, it's been fun to visit with each of the seniors. The 4 athletes, to kind of fill up that top of the weight classes, and then to get Haley on as well and kind of talk through what it's like being mat side, listening to the coaches, and she just really talked about being part of the team and, the brotherhood amongst the team, and it's just really been a great experience for all of them. So appreciate giving them up here during this middle duel so we can interview each of them, but kind of talk about the rest of the season. The weather really threw some curveballs at us, and now you're going to go Monday night home, Tuesday night we're going to Mount Vernon for a quad, and then Thursday night you'll have triangular down in Vermilion, right?
Yeah. Just great opportunity to get some more matches in and keep working towards the region tournament. We got one region opponent, Lennox, tonight, and then really looking forward to Thursday, seeing Vermilion and Dakota Valley for the first time since beginning of the year tournament. So it's always good to get those region matches and see where we're at, and because that's what we're building for and trying to get as many guys to the state tournament as possible.
Yeah, talk a little bit about the region. That'll be held up in Brandon Valley. It's kind of the central host spot, and they just have a gym big enough to get 3 mats down and seat everybody essentially, right?
Yeah, of course you got the kind of the top tier teams in Brandon Valley and Harrisburg, so you kind of know going in that they're probably going to have a guy at just about every weight, and then there's some other tough teams in there as well, so we have to be ready to go and put together one of our better tournaments of the year for everybody.
All right, that is tough on the boys' side. They do have to qualify on that one day. It's kind of that one shot to get that one of those top 4 region spots, gets them into the tournament, correct?
Yeah, I really think just same preparation they've been doing throughout the whole season, and that first match is pretty important because if you come out slow, it's tough to bounce back. But if you have a good first match, you got a pretty decent shot to make your way through that.
All right, what kind of hit? We're trying to keep up with the action here. That was John Yonker, picks up the tech fall over Jack Osheim. All right, so Tate Everson is going to be coming out here for Hamlin Castlewood. And did we catch a name with Lennox who we got there? Is that Lincoln Ford possibly? Coach, opportunity again maybe just to talk about each senior. Maybe you can put a few words about each one of them for us and kind of what it's going to be like without them as you kind of look ahead to next year, but also maybe some memories of each one as well.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 of them I've had since they were 7th graders, since my first year as being a coach, and they've definitely came a long way. I think about Aaron Larson first. I believe he was like 132 his 7th grade year, and just to think about it. But I know after his first couple matches, he emailed me saying, all I want to do is wrestle. I want to keep getting better. And those that have seen him wrestle know he's a little unorthodox, so we've had to work with him quite a bit. But he's made to state the last couple years, and I know his goal is to place at state. And then going to Landon Shirk, same thing. He's actually been pretty consistent throughout the years. He's been at the same weight class the last 3, 195, and he's the same way. He's trying to break through to place at the state tournament, and I really hope he gets there this year. I think he will. And then Alex Jensen. Jenny, same thing. I think he's wrestled at every region tournament since he was a 7th grader, so this will be his 6th straight year in a row. And he's been so close every year. Usually he's 5th, and he needs to be top 4, so I know he really wants to get there, and I think if he does, he should place.
Yeah, pretty sweet Saturday for him, picking up that conference championship on the heavyweight.
I believe that's his first tournament win as a high school athlete.
That is what he said. So was, great opportunity for him.
That was awesome. And then lastly, Peyton Frederick. His freshman year was the first year I got to coach him, and those that have seen Peyton wrestle or play football, run track, he's pretty exciting, explosive wrestler for sure. But, he's one that's had probably the most success out of these guys. He's placed at state, but I know his main goal in mind, and he wants to do really well this year. But he's been kind of hampered by injuries, didn't even get to wrestle last season, and this year about a half year. So he's still working to be his best, and I'm looking forward to see how we finish out the year.
He did talk about maybe just not having his legs under him that first tournament, and Mitchell, and now I've been able to catch him the last couple of events, and it does look like he's maybe getting his wrestling legs back under him and able to go a full 3 periods and still have some of that explosion to grab those ankles.
Yeah, he's getting there little by little, and it's a hard thing to do. Wrestling shapes, it's unique. It's not something that comes after a couple days. It takes a while, so
yeah,
we'll get there.
No, that's great. Talk a little bit about Haley and what it's like having her, again, kind of as that person you can trust to have things ready to go, and when you do need that scorebook to challenge a score or something, you've got it accurate next to you.
Yeah, absolutely. We've had a good run of managers that have been helping me out, and she took over a couple years ago, and I don't think she's missed one event. I don't have to worry about her being gone for anything. Not that she can't miss anything, but
yeah,
she's there. She's there in the mornings and doesn't complain.
Always got a smile on her face.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah,
so I really appreciate her help.
No, that's great. Appreciate all the work that you've put into getting this thing put together. I know we've been talking about it around the office that, hey, can we get this last duel put together, this opportunity to do one more thing at home, and I know it takes a lot of work on yours and the coach's behalf, and working with the AD and visiting coaches and all that to get it organized. So thanks for all the work that you do for the athletes, and best of luck the rest of the season here.
All righty, thank you.
All right, thanks so much.
Yep.
All right, action here at 138 pounds. Just finished the second period. Again, Tate Everson from Hamlin is down 6-2 with Lincoln Ford from Lennox. Kroger, welcome back to the action here.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, no, we got a little curveball, but that's good. We had a good visit with Coach Chestnut and a little perspective on the squad and the seniors, so that was good to kind of have him kind of wrap that up for us as well. But we'll get back in the action here again. Chargers lead this duel 17-10 over the Orioles right now. Got a clasping call. The aggrieved party has a chance to kind of do something here, right? It's kind of like a free move. Is that kind of how the clasping call works? You kind of get a free move.
That part I am not so sure about.
Okay, yep. So they're going to award the 1 point on the clasp, and that will go Everson's direction.
Yeah, it looked like it gave him the clasping call and the 3 points for the near fall.
Then he would have picked up a reversal out of that as well, I think so. All right, we're going to be swapping headsets here. So, Landon, you're in good hands. We're going to pick up our other broadcaster, helped us out with the last duel, Justin Haneke. So I'm going to sign off here for a little bit. But we're going to put Haneke and Kroger together here to kind of wrap things up. So, Justin, welcome to the broadcast. I'm going to give you my headset here shortly. You know Landon Kroger?
I do not.
Okay, so good opportunity for you to kind of get to know Landon. He's a high schooler here at Beresford, and he's helped me call these first couple of duels, and we're going to kind of cut you guys loose here with 138-pounders between Lennox and Hamlin. So enjoy.
Looks like they're challenging the score here.
Looks like Lennox coach is pretty upset with, I don't know if they thought the score was wrong here or what's going on. It's kind of late in the match, I would say, to be trying to correct a score, but
got Lincoln Ford with the win there.
Next out at 145, Hamlin Castlewood, Rock, Gisbeck.
looks like Lennox is going to be open at 45. Kind of looking like we're going to jockey back and forth with some opens here between these two teams with some not having some completely full rosters.
Next up, 152 for Hamlin Castlewood, Troy Randall Jr.
Yeah, we got another open here.
I guess I'm confused here. Wasn't Troy Randall at 160? Or is that wrong?
I'm guessing he weighs enough to do both.
At 160, Eden Smith. At 170, Ethan Schroeder.
Yeah, I think we got forfeits here the rest of the way.
At 182, Tristan Butler. At 220, Nate R.
Does not look like Noah Smith, who Alex wrestled earlier, is going to be wrestling this match.
At heavyweight for Lennox, Hayden Erlin.
Yeah, Lennox is going to end up taking that duel then. Got quite a few open matches there the second half of the weights. We're going to go ahead and take a commercial break now.
University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
We all want to be happy, but sometimes that doesn't feel possible. But if you have hope, you have everything. Rising Hope Counseling provides high-quality mental health services with locations across South Dakota. Additionally, by providing telehealth, we ensure South Dakota's rural residents have access to high-quality mental health services. Our team lives and works in your communities, and we understand the unique challenges we face. Schedule an appointment by phone or online today. Rising Hope Counseling, offering hope, healing, and change.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Ace is the only hardware retailer that carries Benjamin Moore paint at over 3,800 stores. With Benjamin Moore's premium quality, you can be confident you're getting the best. You can buy in store or order what you need online for curbside pickup or delivery. When you want the best, Benjamin Moore paint from Ace at participating stores.
Find Benjamin Moore paint and other great products at your locally owned Olson's Ace Hardware in Beresford.
Fiesta Foods in Beresford is a family-owned store that offers a convenient one-stop shop where you can find everything you need, from the everyday essentials to specialty items from around the world. Find their weekly ad on their website. Fiesta Foods also has the best selection of cut meats in their deli department, fresh bakery, and fresh produce. And no matter the season or holiday, Fiesta Foods has it all right there in store. Open 7 days a week. Fiesta Foods is your one-stop store right in the hometown of Beresford.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Customer service is more than just a word. It's what Jensen Insurance Agency and Auto Owners Insurance does every day.
We have more companies than most agencies in town. We're able to find a competitive market for each family. We're able to farm that out, quote it with each of our carriers, including Auto Owners Insurance, of course, and see where it best fits.
In Sioux Falls, Beresford, and Elk Point, go to jensenagencyonline.com to find out more. Jensen Insurance Agency, building relationships since 1944.
Are you looking for a professional house painter in the surrounding area? Big or small, new or old? Albers Painting specializes in restoring the true beauty of your home or business. Albers Painting is your professional commercial painter in Lennox in southeastern South Dakota. They are locally owned and operated, focusing on providing quality painting and top-notch customer service. For your next project, contact Albers Painting for a free estimate for your home or business. Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here is your spot with Live Ticket TV. With over 65 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you find the right market. Plus, you can work with me, Heath, and a portion of all sales made go right back to the school. Get a hold of me today and let's get started in helping build your brand with Live Ticket TV.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Classics Lounge in downtown Beresford is your destination for fun with darts, pool, and to catch all the action no matter what game it is. The colder season is here. Keep your perfect golf swing by using the indoor golf simulator. From the gridiron to the court, Classics is your spot to catch all activities of Watch Dogs Live. Ready to cool off with a cold one? Classics Lounge is always ready to serve them up with a bite to eat too. That's Classics Lounge in downtown Beresford.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Okay, welcome back as we got a girls match here with Reese Olson and I do not
Sierra,
remember.
I think, is who we got wrestling for Lennox here. Both wrestlers just kind of feeling each other out here, not really doing a whole lot except just hanging out in a tie right now. Looks like both wrestlers are just pretty comfortable just to kind of get some movement going here and see if something will open up for them. Reese has tried that baseball bat a couple times and just hasn't been able to find any of her offense with it yet. She's kind of starting to clear the tie now, though, so must be kind of not wanting to hang out there. There's a shot from Reese with a quick finish. Really nice high crash to a double there. She's looking for that cradle. She wasn't quite there. I'd like to see her get back behind the arms here a little more, though. She's kind of getting a little too far out front. There she got back where she needs to be. "20 seconds here left in the first period.
See if we can get some back points here.
Good first period for Reese there. She got to her offense finally and finished period on top. So Sierra had choice there and she deferred to Reese, and Reese is going to go ahead and take the bottom position. Quick switch right off the whistle. Really nicely executed there. Just a good first move right off the whistle. She's got really good top pressure right now, doing a good job of keeping Sierra down on her stomach here, broke down. Now she's got that chicken wing there she's running. Pretty tight. Looks like she's probably going to go ahead and get the fall.
Oh, we had a little blood there from Sierra, too.
Starting at row 13 this evening, for Lennox, Hale, Howard. For your
Yeah, because next.
Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and get another exhibition match here between Bennett Farley and Kale Maurer here, both 113 pounds. Really good, nice shot there, way to clear out of the tie from Bennett. Kale's got a lot of motion going there early, just got a little bit too ahead of himself, and Bennett took advantage of it. Bennett's doing a good job of keeping his weight forward there. Kale's got good motion on the bottom, though. He's not really sitting there waiting for something to happen. He's kind of forcing the action a little bit. Bennett's just doing a nice job of transitioning to different things on top, though, to keep him broke down. Look for a big lift here. Bennett's going to just drop down to that single leg. Like to see him get his head to the inside here. Crossface is going to really take a lot of energy out of him trying to hold on to that leg on the bottom here. See if we can hold on and try to get a stalemate, though. Kind of surprised the ref's still letting them wrestle here. Haven't seen a whole lot of improvement from either wrestler, but
There we go.
at 25 seconds left in the first period here.
See if we can get a quick turn here from Bennett.
Throw a leg in right away. Now he's got him broke flat. It's a good place to be if you're Bennett here. Got to keep his hips back, though. He's getting pretty high. Doing a good job of trying to find some back points here, though. Let's 2-0 Bennett here at the break. We're going to get a coin flip here to see who gets choice. Bennett's going to defer. Kind of an interesting decision from the Lennox coach there to put Kale back down here. Kale kind of had a hard time getting away there in the first period, but they apparently have a lot of faith that he's going to make something happen this period.
Ooh, Bennett got that chicken wing in.
Just got to settle his hips back a little more here. There he's getting near fall. Kale does a nice job, though, fighting out of it, getting his arm back free. And and there, Kale's going to go ahead and get away there. In on a double leg right away.
Good sprawl by Bennett there.
Doing a good job. Bennett's doing a good job keeping his laces down. Just got to break that lock now. And there, Bennett goes ahead and scores another takedown here, put him up 6-1 in this match. Digging that chicken wing out right away.
Yeah, this time he should try to stay chest on chest so he doesn't get too high. Got that half in.
Kale's back to his feet again. Good return by Bennett again. Just a good hard ride from Bennett on top here. He's got 20 seconds left in the second period.
Oh, he got that chicken wing in again. Trying to walk it around the head.
Looks like he did get a 2 count there. Bennett's going to put him up on his feet.
Nice sprawl there.
(8-1). Be nice to see Bennett go out and try to get the major here. Won't have a reflection on the team score since this is just another JV match, but still good to try to get out and go out and put up as many points as you possibly can.
Nice fight from Bennett here.
Yeah, looks like he's going to stick with it. All he's got to do is pop his head out now. There he goes and get another takedown. Just a very controlled match from Bennett here. He's just done a real nice job from start to finish on keeping his motion up and going to work on top, not just hanging out.
Seems to really like that chicken wing as he has it in again.
Running that half, the opposite side there. Look for a lift here. Drop down to that single leg again. Just takes a lot of energy to drop down on that and try not to give up any points in that position. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Bennett for stalling there because he dropped down on that leg and was the wrestler on top. Bennett's done a good job, too, of finding some different breakdowns that work for him. And he's kind of a little far out front here now. He's going to have to drop down. It did give the reversal there right at the end. But Bennett's going to go ahead and win this match 10-3.
I think we got one more JV match. Between Keedron Fergan and Kaysen Voss.
At 120, Lennox, Keedron Fergan. Rear by Rams, Kaysen Voss.
Couple 120-pounders here, so we're just one weight class above the 13-pounders that just wrestled previously here. It's nice that Lennox had a few extra kids, so some of these JV kids can get some extra matches in tonight, too.
If I remember right, this is Kaysen's second year wrestling.
Nice single leg there. Good finish from Keedron there. Looks like he's trying to walk that head to the leg there and lock up that cradle, which he is going to get locked up. And a quick fall from Lennox here.
Looks like we're starting at 113 here with Dexton Miller, 7th grader.
At 113, Devon Rams, Dexton Miller.
Dexton gets a forfeit there.
We got Cannon Clentz. And Preston Oddie, who's a freshman.
For Lennox, Preston Oddie. And from Beresford, Alcester, Hayden Clentz.
We're up at 120 now. Cannon, just an 8th grader here. Beresford's got a really young team this year outside of the handful of seniors that are going to graduate this year, but a lot of room to grow for the young program here. Clens with a quick early takedown and then some near fall, but then does get reversed there. Got to turn around and go get a reversal of his own there. Kind of a weird little scramble to get this match started off here. Got that chicken wing in. Now he scoring 9-2 here after a takedown reversal and a couple sets of back points for Clens. Looks like he's trying to get that head butcher there. Had it locked up pretty tight when he got the fall.
At 126, Beresford Rams, Keith Lyle. And for Lennox at 126, Ramsey Williams.
Okay, for at 126, we got Tate Lyle and Ramsey Williams.
A couple more young kids here. Williams being just a freshman and Tate's only an 8th grader. A lot of early hand fighting here. Ramsey takes a good outside single other shot there. Quick finish. Tate got up to a tripod right away there, but not able to get away or really do anything with it. Ramsey's riding that 2-on-1 now. Good little sit out from Tate too. Just Ramsey doing a nice job of following there. Ramsey's got that chicken wing locked up. Looks like he wants to try a tilt, just not sure if he's got the right position to try it at this point. Ramsey's coaches are trying to get him to go neutral here, which he is gonna let Tate up and go back to their feet. High crouch attempt. A little flurry there, and nobody scoring any points off of it. See if there's a shot attempt from Tate. Kind of a tough position. He's got to try to get his head up here, and we're going to get a stalemate before he's even going to get a chance. Ramsey's digging in an underhook. Tate tried a headlock there. Just doesn't look like he ever really had the head. Just kind of a big attempt. Good mat return by Ramsey there. And Tate must have chose down there pretty quick.
Yeah.
I must have missed that choice there.
See if he can build a base here.
Ramsey found that chicken wing pretty fast there. Now he's switched off to a reverse half. Ramsey's going to go ahead and get the fall there at 126.
Okay. We got Hayden Lounsbury at 132 and Jack Aschheim, who's a sophomore. Like to see Hayden circle in here.
Yeah, he's at a little bit of a height disadvantage here, so he's going to have to try to, keep low here and try to use his stockiness to his advantage in this one. Jack looks like he seems to want to get that snap down into that front headlock really bad. He's attempted to snap down him multiple times here, and just Hayden's doing a good job of keeping his head up and clearing it. .50 seconds into this match. We haven't had any shot attempts from either wrestler yet. Just a lot of back and forth hand fighting. Jack's got that front headlock that he's been searching for. Hayden doing a good job. He really needs to get his arm back here. Jack's gonna get the fall there right on the edge of the out of bounds line there.
Next up at 138, for Lennox, Ford. And Ford, here's the analysis for Wednesday. Caden Shirk.
At 138, we got Caden Shirk and Lincoln Ford.
Lincoln's a junior here. Caden just a 7th grader, first year up at varsity here. A lot of good early mat time for him.
A lot of hand fighting going on here early.
Shot from Lincoln and a good stuff of the head and quick circle behind from Caden here. Going to that thigh pry breakdown there. He's got that chicken wing there. That arm slip, he's got to get back on top here. Looks like he is going to get 3 near fall though. Jump out to a 5-0 lead.
Got that half in, but might want to jump sides.
A lot of good top pressure from Caden here. He's doing a really good job of keeping Lincoln broke down. Looks like he's got that 2-on-1 now. He's pulling him back in bounds a little bit here. just that top pressure from Caden. Lincoln hasn't been able to really hold the base at all this whole first period here.
Yeah, his coach doesn't sound too happy about it.
Caden's going to have first choice and defer back to Lincoln here. Lennox coach is going to go ahead and put him back on his feet. Another high crouch shot attempt from Lincoln. Pretty tough spot being on his stomach there. It's a lot of, it's just a pretty tough spot when you get broke down that far to try to suck that leg in there. Caden locks up that front head butcher. Just got to get that near shoulder there to get a little closer down to the mat for us.
There we go.
And Caden's going to go ahead and get the fall there.
Next up at 145, Beresford Allison's Hudson. Isaac Bowden.
We got Isaac Bowden at 145. It looks to be open for Lennox.
At 152 for Lennox, Ian Smith.
And then for 152, we got Robert Watkins and Cian Smith.
A couple of juniors squaring off here at 152 pounds. Watkins digging a couple underhooks in here. Now just down to one. It's a good transition to a high crouch there, but just got a little out of position. Really good motion from Watkins right now, kind of making Smith react to what he's doing here.
Yeah, Robert's now in his 6th year wrestling varsity. He's been doing it since 7th grade.
It's a good shot from Robert there.
Nice return, but
got the leg in now. Looks like he's going for a little crossbody return there.
Trying to get hand control here.
Smith turning in there just makes it really tough. Kind of gave up a lot of position there to try to get a reversal, and it ended up costing him in the end there as Watkins gets the fall.
At 160, we got Gabble Valder. Looks to be open for Lennox. Setting up Peyton Frederick to wrestle Ethan Schroeder, who is a senior. So senior on senior year.
Ethan Schroeder. And for your Rams, the senior Peyton Frederick.
Looks like Peyton weighed in at 160 today, but I'm assuming with senior night being tonight, they're going to bump him up and try to get him some match in front of the home crowd here. Good to see Peyton back in the lineup here after he had, I believe, knee surgery after football season this year. Good shot right away. Does a good job of elevating that ankle to go ahead and finish that outside single there.
Got chicken wing in here, looks like.
Rams have done a good job tonight with their top pressure. Really just kind of smothered the Orioles down there. Just good top pressure and doing a good job of riding those wrists.
Schroeder's doing a good job here defending what Peyton's trying to do.
He's trying to grab that wrist, so he's got something around. He's going to try and just scoop the shoulder there and run it anyways. Schroeder's just doing a good job on the bottom, just kind of blocking everything that Peyton's tried so far.
Peyton's got to be careful here. They are close to out of bounds. Trying to bring him back inbounds, maybe.
Looks like he's trying to dig that wrist out and go for maybe a tilt, or maybe he's trying to get it dug all the way out, which looks like what he is trying to do. If he scoops that head now, it's going to be really tight and really tough for Schroeder there. Peyton's going to go down here right away. Up 2-0 over Schroeder. Up to his feet right away. Schroeder just to try to lift there. Pretty sick little sit out by Peyton there to get a reversal. Trying to dig that wrist out again. Looks like he's trying to get back to that same position we were at right there at the end of the first period where he ran out of time. Schroeder just doing a good job of circling into the pressure, though.
Maybe hard cross-face cradle here.
Peyton just being kind of relentless on top right now, just not really letting Schroeder base up anything. A nice little stack there. If you're Schroeder, that's a real tough position too just a tough position to try to get out of there. Nice win for the senior on senior night here.
Next up, 182 for Lennox, Tristan Butler.
And then at 182, we got Tristan Butler. And then for Beresford, it is open. And then for 195, we got Landon Shirk. Which seems to be open for Lennox. And at 220 for the Bar Rams, we got Aaron Larson, and for Lennox, Nate Carr, who is a sophomore.
Aaron comes out with the hard club right away. A lot of hand fighting going on. A nice fireman's carry by Aaron there, but just a good job from Nate here to get out of it. Aaron sticks with it though and goes in and gets a takedown. Aaron
got that half here.
Really close to getting the fall here for Aaron.
So back. Settle back, lift the head maybe.
Yeah, if he could just scoop the head just a little bit more here, I think he'd have it. He's real close. There it is.
And then at heavyweight, we got Alex Jensen and Hayden Hurl, senior on senior.
Here's Alex Hudson. Alex Hudson.
A lot of movement for big guys here.
Yeah, a lot of action early here. A lot of moving around, hand fighting. Hayden got both hands on the back of Jensen's head there.
Ooh.
Kind of both trading inside ties there a little bit back and forth.
Nice pass by there.
It's a lot of jockeying back and forth, hand fighting here. Here Hayden finds an underhook.
Better be careful. Watch out for the headlock.
It's not, yeah, it wasn't where you wanted to be if you're Alex Jensen there. I mean, Hayden was doing a good job of jacking it up. Looks like he was going for that body lock, but Jensen does a good job of circling back out of it. .30 seconds left in the first period here. See if somebody can find something. Hayden tried to dig that underhook in there again, and again, Jensen just does a good job of just clearing out of it, not where he wants to be. Some good hard ties, forehead to forehead here. Looks like we're going to enter the scoreless first period here. So Alex deferred there, and then Hayden went ahead and chose neutral. So we get to see another period on our feet here. Hayden really seems to like the movement from that underhook there, but Alex has just done a really good job of clearing out of it and circling away from what he needs to.
There we go.
Yeah, Hayden just got that underhook, a shot attempt from Alex, and then Hayden kind of got the underhook jacked up a little bit. He got the takedown, but then a quick escape from Alex here.
I like to see Alex work his shots here.
Yeah, it'd be good if he could try to find some offense here. He's done a good job of defending what Hayden has tried to do, but it'd be good to see if he could pull something out of his toolbox here.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. It seems like Hayden really likes that headlock.
Yeah, Hayden's had a lot of success from that underhook there. Both shots have come off of just kind of shrugging that underhook over top of his head. Alex got a quick escape the first time. I'd like to see him get off the bottom here and do it again. She looked like he had some space there, and Hayden kind of looked like he was going to try for a chin drop there. And
there we go.
4-2 match here.
Crowd's really getting into this one.
A lot of support from Alex's teammate over there.
Circle back.
I would imagine, yeah, Alex's coaches will have him take bottom here, as he has gotten away twice already. He gets another one. That would make it a 1-point match then. Quick to his feet.
There we go.
This is a really nice first move to just really explode out of there and get that quick escape.
Now he has to go find his shot. He needs a point here. Try the pass by there.
Yeah, Alex just got to try to work into some of his offense here. He's done a good job of getting off the bottom.
Got to watch that headlock again. There we go. Finish it.
Oh, the ref's going to call him out of bounds there. Hayden again went for that underhook series. Good reshot by Alex. Just ran out of real estate there. Real exciting match. Everybody's into this. Both teams, and all the parents in attendance tonight. Everybody's pretty pumped up and excited for this one. Got a little over a minute left here.
Hayden's got those underhooks in again. There we go. We got two there.
Looking for the fall here, and he's gonna get it.
We got the crowd up on their feet. They really got into that one.
Real exciting there for the senior.
Okay, at 106 we got Owen Sirk and Grant Larson. Owen is a freshman from Alcester, and Lennox Larson is an 8th grader.
It's going to be a last match. There's a good shot attempt there from Owen. He's doing a good job of shelving it here. Real nice first takedown for Owen here to get the period started off.
Looks like he's putting legs in.
Kind of an awkward position that Owen's stuck in here. It's a good stalemate call for him. Get a fresh start here. Owen wants to go back on his feet right away. Really good motion from Owen right now. He's got Larson reacting to pretty much every one of his fake attacks, which led him right back into another outside single there.
Try to pull him back in bounds here.
Little chin drop attempt there. Did a good job digging that wrist out there, just right on the edge of the mat, and went out of bounds with it. Switch attempt from Larson. A couple back-to-back switch attempts there.
Looks like Owen got that chicken wing in here. And walked her around the head.
Got it stacked up pretty tight. Oh, I think the ref was just on the wrong side there. I was thinking we would have had the pin there. 10 seconds left. Really good first period from Owen there. Larson deferred there, and Owen's going to go ahead and go back on his feet again. Had a lot of success there tonight, so it just makes sense to go back there. He has Larson reacting to every one of his attacks here, and it's just really kind of letting him do what he wants to do. It's a good job by Larson there to not go in get thrown by there, drop down to an outside single. Probably gonna end up with a stalemate here, I would imagine. Good shot from Larson. Just a really good sprawl from Owen, though. Didn't really even give him a chance to get very deep there. Owen's got to get that arm blocked if he's going to go behind here. There he does a good job blocking the arm and getting his 2 points.
Trying to cross face here.
Yeah, the Rams' pressure on top tonight has just been phenomenal throughout the duration of their wrestlers being on top here. They've just done a really good job of just keeping their opponents flat and really doing a good job digging these wrists out. And .15 seconds left in the second period here. Be curious to see where the Lennox coaches put Larson here going into the third period.
Looks like they're putting him on top.
Makes sense, an 8-point match. Like to see him go out and try something if you're the Lennox coaches here. See if you can find something to gain the upper hand on Owen here, because Owen's kind of gotten all his stuff so far. Quick escape from Owen. Looks like the clock's not running. There it goes. Another outside single attempt from Owen here. See if he tries that throw by again. Tried that earlier too. Just Larson did a good job of kind of staying home both times.
Oh, it looks like he got. Why have the cradle locked up here?
There, the takedown gets awarded once he locked that cradle up there. If he steps out in front there, it's going to get really tight going straight over.
There we go.
Looks like that's going to wrap up action for us here tonight, with the Rams taking this one 66-18.
Might have one more JV match. With Rylan Wicker and I'm not quite sure from.
Oh, it's Mauer, that Kale Mauer that we saw wrestle earlier here. Must have been why we did it at the end here. Get Kale a couple extra matches tonight. Hooker doing a good job of trying to get to the corner here. Does get the takedown. Mauer doing a pretty good job of trying to get built up to his base here. Wicker trying to dig that half Nelson in over there, looks like. He's getting a just good pressure on top again here. Mauer doing a good job though, just keeping him continually trying to get back to his feet. Gonna get a reversal here, it looks like. He's kind of just shrugged his hips there. Wicker's trying to get to his feet here now. He's going to go ahead and get an escape here right at the end of the first period. Mauer's going to defer. Wicker's going to go back down here. Like to see a little bit more of a first move from him there on bottom. Try to do a little bit more better job of exploding up here. Here he comes up to his feet. Howard does a good job of knocking him back down. Howard's looking for that cradle there, it looks like. Wicker reaches up and grabs his head there. Gonna settle into a headlock, it looks like. And he's gonna get the fall there from it.
Okay. Looks like we have another JV match between Ben Seeley and Kedrick Fergan.
For Lennox, we have Kedrick Fergan. For your Ron Rams, Ben Seeley.
Both guys kind of just hanging on a collar tie right now. No shots attempts here. Looks like a snap down attempt from Seeley here.
Nice low single there.
Like to see him there. He comes out the back door there. Fergan doing a good job of improving his position here, though. Fergan goes straight to that, trying to walk that cradle locked up.
Looks like he got it locked pretty tight.
Fergan's going to go ahead and get the fall here. Looks like that's going to wrap up action here for us tonight. Thanks again to Beresford Alcester Hudson Rams for having me on to help commentate again tonight.